Good morning. I'm Rev Myron, and I'm a Pathways of Light minister. I've been studying A Course in Miracles for a very long time now. And for the last several years, I have done the lessons. I do them again and again. After the first time of doing them as instructed, I started keeping a journal of all my thoughts about the lesson that I was doing for the day. I would start by asking Jesus to clarify for me what it is he wanted me to know about the particular lesson. And I've noticed that every year it just goes deeper and deeper. I'm very grateful for that. And because it's so helpful to me, I share them. So I'm going to, today's lesson, A Course in Miracles, lesson 317. And I will begin by reading the lesson, and then I'll share what it was that came to me. I follow in the way appointed me. I have a special place to fill, a role from me alone. Salvation waits until I take this part as what I choose to do. Until I make this decision, I am the slave of time and human destiny. But when I willingly and gladly go the way my Father's plan appointed me to go, then will I recognize salvation is already here, already given all my brothers, and already mine as well. Father, your way is what I choose today. Where it would lead me, do I choose to go? What it would have me do, I choose to do. Your way is certain and the end secure. The memory of you awaits me there, and all my sorrows end in your embrace, which you have promised to your Son, who thought mistakenly that he had wandered from the sure protection of your loving arms. I am particularly fond of this lesson. So happy to be doing it. All right, so content-wise, our role is the same for each of us. We're here to forgive, that is, to accept the atonement for ourselves, and to help others awaken as well. These are the things we read in the Course repeatedly. In form, this can look very different. Helen and Bill had A Course in Miracles to receive for all of us. Ken Wapnick had an important place to fill as a teacher. Likewise, there have been many other teachers who have helped us along the way. And then there are the many who are teachers every day, simply through the way they live their lives. They may never become known as teachers, but their part is as essential as any others. They are the ones who quietly do the work until their minds become clear. They are kind and compassionate to those who are still wandering through the world, blindly lashing out in their frustration and rage. They are the ones whose healed minds are at peace, and so draw to them those who long for that. I'm sure we all know people like that and are grateful they're in our lives. Maybe you are one of those unassuming spiritual heroes. To do our part, we don't choose our role or make plans on how to live it. As a result, our minds and hearts are open to instruction. We become willing to gladly go as we are guided. When I first stepped into my role, I still thought I was making the decision for my own reasons. Often I thought it because I was so uncertain of myself. But I, that confused and lost ego mind, was not in charge. Slowly, as I did my part in healing my mind, my path opened before me, one step at a time. Every day is a wonderful surprise. The ego can be stubbornly determined to rule, so I have to stay alert for that tendency. However, Mostly, I'm happy to be carried through life now. I do truly, with all my heart, mean this prayer. Father, your way is what I choose today. Where it would lead me, do I choose to go? What it would have me do I choose to do? I do not follow blindly. I choose to go. I choose to do. Consequently, I'm no longer the slave of time and human destiny. Mostly no longer. Though I am determined to do my part, it does not mean that I never stumble on the path. However, I don't lose my way anymore. For instance, this morning, I woke up feeling less than enthusiastic and happy. I couldn't put my finger on a particular problem or even exactly how it felt. So I assume it was a dream that triggered something. But as soon as I noticed this, I asked the Holy Spirit to heal my mind. I want my mind to be as clear as possible so there's nothing to distract me from his guidance. Thank you so much for joining me and looking at this lesson. If you would like to know more about my ministry, if you'd like to know more about A Course in Miracles as I've lived it, please join me on my website. It's www.forgivenessisthewayhome.org. Thanks. I'll talk to you tomorrow.